Hello everyone, welcome back to another LEGO review. Today we are taking a look at another new LEGO Star Wars set from August 2025. Let's get right into it. Alright, taking a look at the box info, we have set 75431 327th Star Corps Clone Troopers Battle Pack. That's a mouthful, with 258 pieces, and it is ages 7+. We get 4 Clone Troopers and 3 Battle Droids, and this set retails for $45, which is a lot. I am not sure why, but this set's price to piece ratio offends me more than the turbo tank. And I know that I am going to be alone in that feeling a lot more than most, because most people are super angry about the turbo tank and definitely let me know their feelings in my turbo tank review. But this one to me, which obviously I have still purchased it, the price on this one just seems like ridiculous because it's considered a battle pack, and the battle packs were supposed to be the sets that as a kid I could afford over like a larger play set, and $44 is not affordable for a kid personally. And so, I mean, price, we're going to have to, again, set the price aside to review this set, because otherwise it's just like garbage. And I mean, people are going to feel that way anyways, just because it is so expensive. Obviously, if you want to add more clones to the MTT set with Commander Bly and Ayla Secura, you want to get this set because it's the 327th Star Corps. Anyways, a very annoying, a very expensive way to army build, even though this is, in theory, a really good army builder set. So anyways, before we get like too deep into breaking apart the set and taking a look at it in closer detail, I wanted to show off the minifigures. Taking a look first at the Clone Troopers, and we get 4 of them. I only put 3 on here because the 4th one is on the ATST, but I just wanted to kind of show the small differences. One is wearing a antenna, and that's it. They all have the plastic shoulder pauldron, which is a really cool piece to get again. And they have whatever flaws I'm sure this trooper has to people who are like really into the Clone Troopers. Obviously waist capes, there's no waist capes. They're just printed on, but not even well. They're only printed on the front. They definitely could dual mold waist capes, and I think that it would look a little bit better. But overall, I mean, I personally like them. They look like standard Clone Troopers, and they have lots of detailing on the torso and the legs. And the helmets overall look pretty good to me. So these are the yellow clones, if you will. I don't generally show off like things like battle droids because they're so simplistic. But these are the newer super battle droids, and we've only seen them in a couple of sets since they came out. So I figured I would give you guys a closer look. They are an updated version that I think does look a little bit better than the previous counterpart that we hadn't seen for several years since. The set itself is small. It is, of course, a battle pack, and we're going to see a lot of reskins and reuses for this set with just some slight updates, but it's definitely nothing we've not seen before. This piece goes without mentioning. It's a tiny stud shooter. They have really gotten this section small because it's not unusual for battle packs to include like a small like little turret or something, but this one is just like almost not even worth mentioning. It's absolutely something that I feel like even a child would lose. So I don't know. I like that they gave us regular guns for our troopers. They've switched back to doing this, but they gotta incorporate a stud shooter somewhere. And then we have our spider droid, and I think this is a better rendition of the spider droid than some others that we have gotten. It's made with battle droid torsos, which I always find interesting. And I think that the face looks pretty good, and the center cannon looks pretty good. I like this interesting kind of dome-ish piece that they use for the head, and I think it looks pretty good. We get a translucent cylinder in the center so that it's got some sturdiness to it. And it's not a bad enemy element, if you will. The most interesting thing in this set is, of course, going to be this little ATST here, and I like the yellow. It uses quite a bit of stickers for how little it is, including the battalion number, some stickers on the front there, right there, and I think that's it. Yeah, but still, quite a bit of stickers. This set looks way better to me if you take off the stud shooter that they put right here in the front. It's really obnoxious to me, so this looks much better in my opinion. I like the feet. They did a pretty good job with the feet. Those change. I do have a couple of comparisons for you with this just so that you can see them, but I think overall it does the job. So here we have our Kashyyyk version from 2019. It is significantly taller, one of the tallest. This one here was from our 501st Battle Pack, and it is quite a bit taller as well. So this one looks very dwarfed in comparison. But I wouldn't say they're necessarily going backwards, because this was a vehicle from the 2014 Battle Pack, and it is about the same size. And so it's getting smaller, but we've had smaller ones in the past. So I guess this one also is lacking a huge amount of detail. So I definitely think that it's fine. I actually like this scale a lot better than these two. I think these two are a little bit overly large for me personally. So I like that. I like the bright colors. I think in the line with the other ATST, ATR, I can't remember what they're called now. ATSTs, I think. I think that it looks just fine. I like the feet for this one definitely more than these. And I think overall it does a fine job. As a battle pack, I think that it gets the job done. It's just really the expensive price that gives people pause. I'm sure this is a set that will jump on sale, because we see that happen pretty often with the battle packs, which is super great because this is a ridiculous set for the price. I definitely recommend waiting for it. If you don't just have to have it and you're not dying for it, wait for a sale. I do think that kids will definitely want this set, though it's going to give their parents some pause due to the price point. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.